Hello everyone, Chaotic Crow here. Sorry for the late update, but as I always believed, better late than never. You guys have spoken up and the Chaotic team have responded. We got feedback from Gannon and his team to voice our unfiltered feedback, as there might be enough time to implement some changes. Honestly, this is a great sign, and hopefully it can bring some meaningful changes as a result of this. Okay, but first, before we start, I'd like to go into a small tangent. As I said in my last video, the way we voice our criticism is very important. We can dislike the new direction of the game, but instead of just being toxic and negative about it, we could express it with the discontent in a civilized manner. And apparently, these cards have not been printed yet, which honestly why I was afraid from the overwhelmingly negative reception of the mock-ups, as I have feared, although I did not believe that might be the case, but I feel they might have like pulled the plug or something. Which honestly would have been like devastating because we have been waiting so long for this. We have been hoping for this to come back for so many times. We got our hopes up and got crashed, but hopefully this time it is final and we're gonna get our game. So, not to keep you all waiting, let's always be critical, but in a constructive, respectful manner. Okay, before we dive into the actual forum itself, I want to take a look at these polls into the Discord community to see how how the people feel about the new designs, engage the temperature of the community itself. So, first question is chaotic card template thoughts. Do you like the full arts? Do you like the extended art, but not the full arts? Do you wish they left the old with modernized design, or do you wish they have used the exact same template? I guess the results here are clear. The majority of the people either like the full art or wish we used the old one but made it modernized, which honestly makes sense. But the loudest voices sometimes can be the minority, as honestly, I keep seeing many people who just hate on everything about the revival and make it feel like that's the majority's feeling, which apparently not true. So this kind of made me feel a bit more optimistic about the future of Chaotic and the relaunch. Despite, of course, this is just being a small sample size, and honestly, my experiences in the Chaotic Discord has always been positive, majority with the Chaotic community. So I believe the people here are more tolerant than I guess the ones you can find on subreddits and stuff. So yeah, this is honestly was nice to see. But for the second question, do you like the full arts? Yeah, so I guess a clear 70% want an updates on the full arts, which I guess I can see their viewpoint and it's fair, but yeah, let's see. I personally love full arts. Okay, maybe not the ones we got. I have like some criticism there. We will get there, but I love full arts in general, as I said in my previous video as well. But the way I see them is as more of a chase card, like you would have your regular border cards, but have the full arts as the chase card, the value card. So you could have like both space for the collectors and the card players. But I guess if we get in full arts, I'm not complaining here. Hey, I will take whenever full arts I can get my hands on. So yeah, let's get into the form itself. Okay, so as you can see here, you will use your Gmail account, and this is what they are asking you for. If you could speak directly to Gannon and his team, and they are asking for your unfiltered opinion on the current card template that has been floating around, please provide specific points of concerns or raise with the current template how you think they can be improved. I've adjusted the demo card below. Please note the text on these cards are not final and do not reflect the ability and numerical values, blah blah blah. Okay, so our main concern, like earlier, about like the water, Takina missing stuff, blah blah blah, not the Shadow Lord. This is not the form for that. This is what you really feel about the cards. What do you feel about the artwork? What can actually be meaningly improved in this short amount of time we have before the launch, but so we would have a realistic timeline of what they can actually implement. So I guess saying something like, "Oh, I don't like the artwork, change it," that is not like good constructive criticism. I don't think it will change anything here. So let's steer clear of those commands or stuff like, "Oh, please bring back the full, like the old designs. I just like the old designs, blah, blah, blah." I think that ship has sailed. We got full arts. We're going to live with them, but we just can improve them. Okay. So I guess let's look at a more zoomed in picture. Okay, it's here like the Maxxor. Hmm. Honestly, what I feel myself here is like I like the picture itself. I think I would rather see it better in my hands because honestly, even though it's low the resolution, it still looks badass here. I like it. Yeah, no complaints about the Maxxor picture at least. My main issue is like the blend border. It feels like a bit generic. So yeah, I can give that point to everyone who has been complaining about that, as if like you took the old artwork and put it into AI Blender, blah blah blah. Okay, fair enough. But these might be just mock-ups because like one more thing, like if you look here, like the Armageddon, like okay, it's again full whites, but there's like some vibrant color in there. Okay, the picture, it's basically the other one, like but expanded. But I believe like maybe that's what they got the budget for, though they needed to use the old artwork, but because they were going for full art direction, they could not redraw everything, so they kinda digitally manipulated the old stuff because maybe for sure they would have them on like very high resolution and some good image manipulation can happen there to like preserve good pixel quality and have like a great looking card at the end. But yeah, so I'm not gonna tackle the artwork personally. I will just like mainly look at like borders, the design of the card, readability, for example, something like this. What's with these dots here, like these ultra, like there are like three empty boxes, only one is ticked. What are all these dots here, these dots here, these dots here? Like, what do they represent? Something else like what's this 100 here and this 120? I guess that's not the energy because yeah, I think the mechanic is changed. That's like here, like the music counter is like very clear. Something like this 100, these dots here with like one black dot, is that like the tolerance? All these like go from 100 and like based on where the dot is, like give or take how much, like is it a scale? Yeah, that kind of thing. Another thing, actually, when I saw this, I was thinking like with the Marillions. Okay, I'm not sure if we're gonna keep the Marillions or not, but in the future, if they go in this direction, as you can see, there is not enough space for like the full artwork plus long text. And the Marillion, as you know, have like the brainwashed text. Like, would you have enough space for like the code, all the stuff at the end, text, blah blah blah? I don't know. So maybe this is like a very in the future problem. I don't know if we're gonna get the Marillions. Are they gonna be stay or not? So yeah. But like, I don't know. It just hit me, and I was like, yeah, let's bring it up. More problems, I guess. But like, actually, I liked here like the artwork. Then it gets reflected and faded a bit, so the text is clear. Yeah, that's nice to me. The Riverlands. Okay, here I genuinely have no complaints. I love the scenery from Chaotic. I always believed it had some of the best scenery, some of the best locations, and I believe the full artwork would bring this out like like crazy. I don't know. Yeah, chef's kiss on this. Like literally zero complaints, except for yeah, that's maybe missing the blue color. Yeah, this I think like the color stuff they're not final. Yeah, hopefully something is done with that. That feels a bit sus to me. I don't know. And again, with the Ultra 3 dots, yeah. Okay, the Viledriver. Mm, okay, here, like, full artwork, like, this is... What's with this grade? I guess to know that's, like, gear. What's this text under here? I don't know what that is, honestly. Maybe we need, like, a higher resolution picture. Okay, this you can see that's, no clear, like, separation. Maxxor, I guess, has the text here has like the border from the creature tribe, but like for the gear, it was has nothing. Yeah, I don't know. You guys like take your time, give constructive feedback, stuff that you can believe can be changed. Don't go into like negative cycle, spam them with bad like like feedback. Maybe that honestly hinder the process more than help. Please be respectful. This game has been like almost 20 years and they're making for a comeback. We all waited for this. We love this. So, yeah, let's make it work, guys. Let's support the game and let's build together, shape the future of Chaotic. I have been Chaotic Crow, and yeah, let's get chaotic.